Imagine the whole world stops for one day. There's no traffic outside, all the shops and businesses are closed, and everyone is just staying inside and going inwards. On Bali, the island of gods and demons, a day as such has been known and practiced for centuries, and this day is called Nyepi, the Silent Day. It's also known as the Balinese New Year, which usually falls in March. And what a coincidence that this year, Nyepi, the Silent Day, is falling in exactly the same time that the whole world is turning upside down. The current pandemic outbreak caused by COVID-19 is forcing many people to stay at home and self-quarantine in order to prevent another mass outbreak. In many ways, these self-quarantines are very similar to Nyepi. Om Swastiastu. My name is Purnama Melissa and I'm from Bali. Bali is an island in Indonesia, which attracts millions of visitors from around the world every year who come here to witness the culture, the lush nature, and the warm hospitality of the natives. From around the world, people go to Bali to witness it. So my thought was, why not let Bali come out to the world? Why not bring Nyepi out into the world in a time like this when it's so important that we keep our social distancing? Among the countless rituals and traditions on the island, Nyepi is one of the most important ones. It is a celebration of the new year according to the Saka calendar, which follows the cycles of the moon. And this year, Nyepi will fall on March 25th. The night before, which is New Year's Eve, festivities are held throughout many parts of the island, also called pengerupukan. The preparations for this can last weeks, whereby the local youth build enormous figures of monsters and demons, the so-called ogoh-ogoh. They are then displayed in big, colorful parades through the local villages, accompanied by music and dance. These loud and highly energetic ceremonies are held in order to overcome negative energies and drive out bad spirits from the island. In most cases, the ogoh-ogoh are burned after the parade to symbolize the burning of the inhabiting demons. And then the morning after, at 6 a.m., Nyepi begins. There are 4 rules to follow during those 24 hours. Rule number 1, amati geni, no fire or light. Rule number 2, amati karya, no working. Rule number 3, amati lelungganan, no traveling. Rule number 4, amati lelanguan, no self-entertainment. For 24 hours, the entire population of Bali, natives, immigrants, and tourists alike, stay at home. No work is done. No lights are turned on. The local village security, called the pecalang, patrols the street to make sure that no one is breaking the rule of no traveling. If you are caught on the road, you will be fined, so you better stay in. Also, the internet is shut down during the entire time. Even the airport of Bali closes for the entire day, making it one of the only airports in the world to do so. It is the perfect day and the best opportunity to completely rest and be with yourself and your family. Many also use this day to fast and to meditate. On Silent Day, not only humans take rest, but the earth as well. Legend says that the evil spirits that were chased away the night before will not return to the island because they think that it's unpopulated. Another important purpose is for Mother Earth to finally take a deep breath again and unfold her power and her magic onto the island. Many visitors and expats who are coming to Bali say that this is one of their favorite holidays. Thanks to all the lights being turned off, you can see the night sky bright and illumined with stars like never before. If you've ever seen a night sky from a desert or a national park, you know what I'm talking about. It is something entirely different than the dark and glim sky that we can see from cities. Another important reason why Nyepi is such a beautiful holiday for us is because we can return to our essence. which is being. On Silent Day, we pursue nothing, we aim nothing, we simply exist. We are, and we let the things unfold by themselves instead of actively pursuing something. In today's world, being is not something that many of us are doing. We are constantly chasing, collecting, buying, achieving, and in return we are exploiting the earth. This is where our anxiety, our worries, our feelings of incompleteness, and our dissatisfaction are coming from. We forget that as humans, we can just be. That our purpose on this earth is not to acquire something or to become anything, but just to be. To be loved and to be with your loved ones. We think that happiness is something that we have to pursue, but in fact, it's just the joy of being, which is the ultimate contentment. The Silent Day, Nyepi, helps us to remind of that. So, in many ways, the current worldwide quarantines are very similar to Nyepi. The no traveling sanctions are forcing many people to stay at home. Those who are living in the quarantine zones say that they can hear the birds singing again, that finally they're able to see a clear sky without fumes. I saw pictures that the canals of Venice are clear like never before. Mother Earth is taking a deep breath and clearing herself. So I call you now who is watching this to take part in the quarantine and take it one step further on March 25th. On this day, stay at home, not only with the intention to stop the pandemic from spreading, but also to take a rest from doing and go back to being. Let us all practice Nyepi in honor of ourselves and of Mother Earth. Let me remind you again of the 4 rules for Nyepi. You don't have to follow them, but I highly recommend you to give it a try. Rule number 1. No traveling. Stay put at home. Don't turn the engines off of your car or motorbike. This one is easy and what we should be doing anyway during these times. Rule number 2. No working. Take the full day to rest and don't do any work in any form. Rule number 3. No fire or light. This also means no electricity and no fire or light to cook. Traditionally, this is the perfect day for a fast. Fasting is a great way to give our digestive system a rest and to flush out toxins from our body. Instead of eating solid food, try to consume only liquids such as water, tea, juices, or soups. Remember again, if you cannot follow the rule, all is fine. Number 4. No self-entertainment. Restrain yourself from dulling your mind with empty entertainment. Turn off your TV and your social media, put away the phone for the entire day. This is a great opportunity to go inwards and meditate. There are many amazing guided meditations out there on the internet that you can prepare the day before. If this rule is too much for you, you can also go back to reading or writing. Overall, this is a great day to enjoy with your loved ones, your family or your close friends that you are living with. Enjoy being together, take care of each other. Have meaningful conversations where you truly listen to one another. Nyepi finishes the following day at 6 a.m., so on the 26th of March. This day is also called Labu Brata. It is a time when families come back together after Nyepi and forgive each other. So I ask you on that day, on the 26th of March, when we turn back our phones and our internet, that we come back as a global family and ask each other for forgiveness for our past mistakes and our past ignorance. Let us promise to do better for ourselves, for humanity, and for Mother Earth. Are you going to be part of Global Nyepi 2020? Drop a comment below and share this video on your timeline or with your friends to make people aware of this. I will see you soon. Much love. Purnama.